Hello, everybody. My name is Jenny Serta, and I'm just going to hang tight here for a moment and let a few people hop on. It's 11:02. Every time I go to try to do a live on my computer instead of my phone, it throws me for a loop. They make you answer all these questions. Okay, so while we're waiting for some people to hop on, I'm going to tell you what's happening with my hair. Who has tried the curly girl method? I am trying to do the curly girl method. Hi, Jennifer. How are you? Hi, Janelle. Oh, yeah. I'm seeing so many familiar faces. Heather. Yay. So happy to see you guys. So while everybody's hopping on, I'm working on the curly girl method. A few weeks ago, or maybe a little longer, maybe about a month ago, I saw Jessie. Hi, Amy. I saw Jessie Conder talking about how she was doing the curly girl method. And then I went to my hairdresser 2 weeks ago and she's like, I'm going to try to do this. Do you want to try to do it? I'm like, okay. So here I am. It's like the first time I've got actual curls in the top. So I didn't want to mess with it because it's not quite dry yet. Oh, Heather. Okay, we're going to talk. All right, so thank you all for showing up. Hi, Nicole. I'm so glad to see you guys here. And I'm so excited that I can see the comments too, because sometimes when I'm on my computer, I don't see all the comments. So let me just get started because I know everybody's busy. It's kind of in the middle of the day here. So my name is Jenny Serta. I live in Boise, Idaho with my amazing husband of 13 years and my bonus daughter who's 25 and my little bitty baby boy who is the reason I started in the direct selling industry years ago. He was a 1-year-old boy who would not take a bottle. And it was like, okay, I got to do something here. And so I jumped into this industry and I never looked back. And now he is 12 going on 21. And it is just, he literally made me, we sat in the pickup line at his school to sign up for a line because he is like, I've always called him my posh baby. He's there. He's the first one who wants to try a new face wash or a mask or anything. He wanted to be there the minute we pulled the trigger on a line. He gave me a high five. He's like, Mom, you got this. And then I picked him up from school and he said, okay, Mom, how many people do we have on our team? So we're in this together, the two of us. So it has been pretty amazing. And this industry has given me all the freedom I wanted to stay home with Henry and so much that I never expected. And to be here with Align today, I mean, it is, I'm getting a little choked up. Gosh darn it, I hate that. But it is an emotional thing for me because, with all these amazing people I'm watching the names pop up, I did not anticipate feeling like this. All the names, you guys, I just love you all so much. This was not what I intended, but this is where we are supposed to be. And whether it's, whether you're here as a new ambassador, you guys, whether you're here as a new ambassador or you're checking out the products or anything in between, like this is just a cool place to hang out. The people who are here are amazing. And when they asked me if I would talk about our values and our culture, I was like, yes, this is what I've been sharing with people. This is why Align. This is why this is such a great place to be. So here we are, barely a day in. We are 27 hours in, I think, and we are just having the best time already. I'm walking on clouds and I've been grinning ear to ear since yesterday morning when I first woke up. I woke up at 4 a.m. because I was so excited to get started, just like a kid. Oh my gosh, you guys. All right, let's get to it. No more tears, and these are happy tears, by the way. Okay, let's talk about values. Values are definitely such a foundational part of choosing where you want to spend your time. So First of all, in the comments, can you please tell me which one of our values is most valuable to you? Which one most resonates with you? So here's our values: alignment, integrity, balance, joy, inclusion. Which one of those? I'm going to say them one more time. They are alignment, integrity, balance, joy, and inclusion. And honestly, I have a hard time choosing these. But I was thinking, they're like, how do I choose? How do I tell them? I shouldn't just say they're all great. But of course they are. But for me, I suggest say joy. I feel like joy is the top of the top. And if all of these other values are there, we have more joy, right? If any of these is out of sync, it hits our joy, which is, where I want to live all the time. I want to have fun. I want to wake up each day and be excited for what I'm doing. I want to text my husband at 6 a.m. and say, oh my gosh, this is how many people are on my team, and so joined. I'm so glad to partner with it. Like, I want to feel joy in everything that I'm doing. And all of the other pieces, alignment, integrity, balance, joy, inclusion, they fit together perfectly. And one of the coolest things is most companies these days kind of have values. People have, this is part of our culture these days, that companies have values, stated values. And sometimes that, yes, they do actually hold true to those values. And sometimes you don't know. But I'm here to tell you, the people who started this company, they hold true to these values. I've known them for a long time, 10 years or so, for each of them. And when I look at this list, I feel like that is very in sync with who they are as people and how they show up for others and how they will lead us in this company as we bring their vision to life. So this is a really good thing. Let me also talk a little bit about the culture of this group. You can see I love it by the tears that I've already shed and the mascara that's already running down my face here. But culture is really important too. And these are, they're linked, cultures and values, but they are a little bit different. So the culture of this company, honestly, is the thing that just drove it all home for me, because I knew these women had these amazing values because I've known them. I like them. Through the years, they're people I wanted to align with. They're people that I relied on for good advice and enjoyed talking with and collaborating with and all the things. Culture is something just a little bit different. And when I was talking with Shanae way back about this months ago, we were kind of talking. She said, so what she said was, we're trying to step away from the hustle culture. And I was like, ding, 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 ding. Who else wants to step away from the hustle culture? Like, we have a lot going on in our worlds. And then we've got this 24/7, like, everything is here all the time, just kind of like keeping us feeling amped up and busy, busy, busy. A couple years ago, I was reading something. I wish I could give you the source, but I read it and it was talking about how busy is the new normal. And I was like, and maybe that it wasn't a good thing. And we all are familiar with the whole, hey, how are you doing? Oh, busy. How are you? Oh, same girl. We're busy. There's a ton going on. But is that what we want? So I decided in that moment, and some of you might have noticed me doing this, I decided that I was going to stop saying I was busy all the time. One of the things that I've always said over the years is like, oh, I never want to say I can't afford to do that. What I want to say is, you know what, I'd rather spend my money doing something else. Like, I want to be in charge and be in control of my time and my money and all the things, which is part of why I love this industry. But as far as being in charge of my time, I'm not just going to tell you I'm busy. I'm going to probably say, you know what, this month has been jam-packed with so much fun stuff. Like, I want to really realize that I am doing fun stuff. Sometimes it can get hectic. That's true. But I'm choosing how to spend my time. And one of the other things that feeds right into this is a couple years ago, I chose the word simplify as my word of the year. And I made strides, but I didn't get all the way to, the simple life that I was aiming for. So I decided to choose that word again this year in January. And here we are. Simplify and align to me, they are like intertwined all the way. I think the idea of stepping away from the hustle culture simplifies things. I loved when Shanae said that to me. I was like, oh my gosh, that is amazing. And then she says, we're trying to kind of be minimalist, like ding, 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 ding. Like that is what I'm shooting for. I don't need more things. I need keeping it simple is really what I'm shooting for in this life. We spent in my VIP group most of February kind of talking about how we can make things more simple and how we can minimize things, and how when you're a little more minimalist, it frees up your time, your money, so you can do the things that are really important to you. In fact, I've got a little sign back there. It's been there since I chose Simplify 2 years ago, but it says, why minimalism? It's to have less cleaning and organizing, more time for travel, working less, saving some money. So the whole idea of minimalist just hit home for me so good. And the final kind of thing for me in talking with Shanae about this, and I know, all Shanae and Jesse and Maria, they all have this in spades. They chose Align as the name for this company. And it wasn't just because it's a cool word or it's kind of buzzy right now. And I don't know about you, but I am seeing Align everywhere. Like it's all over my social media. I find myself saying it all the time. Maybe I said it all the time before, but I just wasn't aware of it. Like you buy a white Toyota 4Runner and all of a sudden everybody has a white Toyota 4Runner. That's what's happening for me right now. But Align means something more. It's not just a buzzword that they chose. What Shanae said to me, I was like, I got a couple things I got to think about. And she said, listen, I really believe that the right people come to us at the right time. You do what is very best for you. We love you either way, and we'd be happy to have you, but you have to do what's best for you. The right people come to us at the right time. And then she talked a little bit more about how the right things, like throughout the whole process, it is a big deal to start a brand new company. She said all the way through the whole process, things just aligned. Things came together and came to them at the right time. And I think that is the most important thing about our culture and our values here. We know what we need comes to us at the right time. We just have to show up with alignment, integrity, balance, joy, inclusion, and it's all going to come together perfectly for us. I am so grateful to all of you for being here with my curly girl hair and listening to me talk about some things that I feel really passionate about, and watching me cry a little bit. That came out of nowhere, but I guess it just shows how special this all really is. And I'm going to do it again. So I'm going to get off right now and tell you all to have a great day. Thank you for showing up. Mwah! Have a fantastic day.